Hello viewers, I hope you are all fit and fine. Today I will be describing a very important thing, the most intelligent material in civil engineering. So if you are and eager to understand what is the most important intelligent material of civil engineering, please watch this video till end. So let's start with the formation of soil. So let's start with soil is formed from the rock, that is rock to soil, and vice versa. Soil can also form a rock. If we consider this rock as a parent material, then the soil is the offspring. Similarly, sometimes offspring also produce a material like the parents. So this process of converting this rock to soil is known as weathering. So what are the types of weathering? Types of weathering are: one, this physical weathering. Number two, chemical weathering. Number three, microbial weathering. And number four, it may be the combination of all these three. Combination of the above three. Now what is physical weathering? Suppose you are going to break a rock with a hammer, that is physical weathering. And chemical weathering, you have seen the blasting that is caused by the explosives using gelatin sticks, that is the chemical weathering. Also the arsenic found in the water causes the disintegration of rock, that is chemical weathering. Again the NOx and the SOx that is emitted from the industries, these NOx and SOx, they used to get entrapped in the cloud, come in contact with the water and produces a rain, that is acid rain, and produces a weak acid that accelerates the disintegration of rock, that is chemical weathering. Microbial weathering, these microbes produces gas, that these gases are hydrocarbons. They may disintegrate rock or may upgrade the system. That is combination of those above three, that is the physical, chemical and microbial weathering. Again, what are the types of soil? The types of soil are: one, that is residual soil, and number two is transported soil. Now what is residual soil? So let's refer this residual soil, the example of residual soil, with the human beings, a boy, a neonatal who is born in a house, who has attained the youth in the same house, get the job from the same house, attained the seniority in the same house and perished in the same house. That is the residual soil. That means the disintegration of rock into soil that takes place in the mountain, and ultimately disintegration and this decay of this everything has ended in the same area without any movement. That is residual soil. And the transported soil is the transportation of the rock from the Himalayas to the plains and ultimately to the ocean is the transported soil. So what are the methods of agencies that are related with the transportation of soil? These are: one, water; number two, air; number three, gravity; and number four, the human activity. Remember, these human beings is the most culprits in reclaiming the soil. They used to reclaim soil from the one part and they used to deposit the soil into the other part. In this way, they used to manufacture artificial islands. They used to construct embankments and lot of structures by reclaiming soil of one part to the other part. Now, how this journey takes place? Suppose this is Himalayas, and from these Himalayas, this is a plain, and from this plain, this is ultimately the ocean. So this is A, this is B, and this is the sea. This is a place this rock used to travel. They used to travel to the plain land, and after going for thousands of miles in the plain land, they ultimately get accumulated into the ocean for further settlement. Now, while moving from the Himalayas to the plain, this rock used to travel thousands and thousands of kilometers, and there is a huge rubbing effect. Huge rubbing effect that is known as abrasions, and various grinding processes used to take place for the entire journey from A to B and B to C. And for this entire journey, whatever the rock faces, they never forget that. Keep everything in its memory. So this transportation is memory based. This is memory based. Memory based. And the silica that is generated in the process is used in the manufacturing of chips. So this rock that has formed from this, this soil that is formed by this transportation of the rock from the Himalayas to the plain to the ocean is not an inert material. This is a very intelligent material. It keeps everything in its memory, and that is the thing I am explaining here. Now, if you are asked to define soil, so soil may be defined as attributes to the function of profession. So what are the professions that are involved with this soil? Number one, the pottery or the sculpture. Number two, the players. You will wonder how players are related with this soil. The players are related with the cricket pitch, the lawn tennis court, These are all related with the soil. This pitch will never crack if modulation of soil is perfectly done by an engineer. There is engineering property in the soil. The pitch will never crack, the ball will never turn, and it will be a high scoring game. And if in the other hand, this modulation, you alter this modulation, the pitch will crack and the ball will turn. So the soil plays an important role in manufacturing this pitch. And also the lawn tennis court, that is also the soil is to take part in this process of lawn tennis court. Number three is the agriculturist. The agriculturist, they used to use the soil for the agricultural purpose. Number four is the florist. The people entrusted with the execution of flower, they used to use the soil. Number five is the beautician, that is skincare. In skincare also the soil plays an important role. The talc is used from the soil. And finally the engineering aspects. In engineering, you cannot prosper in civil engineering without soil. The soil is the main ingredients of the civil engineering. Because whatever you do, you are going for a concrete, you require the soil. You are going for a plaster, you require the soil. This soil getting transported to the sand, that is required. So in every engineering, a lot of R&D work is going on this intelligent material of civil engineering, that is the soil. So I hope all my aspirants would have liked this video. From here they are enabled to learn what is the most intelligent material in civil engineering. If you were impressed with this video, please put your thumb and give the like it, share it, and your inspiration will help me to explore more. This is Devabrata Chakrabarti signing out till we meet again.